All right, week 7, bin number 3. Now, see what's up here on the lid? I have to use bricks like these to keep the tubs from floating away. The buoyancy in them, it just it doesn't work out, so that keeps them stable. For some reason, these guys love to get out of the tub, onto the lid, and they crawl inside of the bricks. One little buddy here. Well, we'll put him in after we get everything open. Let's do it. Oh, I can tell there's a lot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Okay. So they definitely are not happy. You see, and it's important. You guys have got to see this. Got a whole bunch of them. I mean, there's a gob like this in the water tub right now, and there's a gob that just fell over. Another one right here. Yeah, this is not a good sign. When you have your worms that are doing this, this is more than them just investigating their new home. Although, it's hard for me to say because of the amount that's in here now, but holy cow. My goodness. All right, well, successes and failures, right? You know, I don't know if this is just exploratory behavior or if something else is going on here that I need to get myself alerted to, because this normally is a sign of serious distress when you've got that many that are all like gathered together like that trying to get out of the bin. That's not a good sign. It's very wet in here as it was with the others. I don't even know that there's any that's actually down in the bedding that I didn't just knock in right now. This is very strange because the only thing we gave them, a bunch of them over here too. The only thing we gave them last week were banana peels, I believe. So I'm wondering if something else isn't going on here. Some other type of imbalance. This is the new batch of worms though, so this is very similar behavior, just with a larger quantity of them to when I got the first group back in September. So I don't know, maybe this is just the normal behavior. But I still have got a gob, and I'm gonna do them now so you can see inside the water tub. I mean, holy smokes. Gang, remember the day that I received them? I told you they did this? This is precisely what they did the first day that I received them. That next morning after I woke up, because I hadn't had any sleep in almost 36 hours. I don't know. That time I pretty well wrote it off to just overheating. But right now, let's think about this for a minute. So the bins were cycled, all 3 of them were. After the cycling was done, I added cardboard, I added my compost. The compost is the only thing that's been different about anything recent, and I added that to the worm food, which I know it's more alkaline than it is acidic because it helps stabilize the worm food's pH. So I do wonder, let's take a look and see what's going on here. Well, as you can see, again, more castings. Look at these castings. I mean, holy cow. They've really gone to town here and created some really beautiful vermicast, but man, I've got worms in here too. Okay, so it may not be an acidic situation, and if it is, the compost and the crushed up powderized eggshell that I'm going to add should help remedy that. What the heck is going on here? Gang, leave me some comments down below on what you think, just based off of what you know from my previous videos to this point. Let me know what you think could be causing this. But I mean, look at this is all vermicast now. Holy cow, I mean, look at that. I mean, obviously it's all over the sides. I'm wondering if it's a low oxygen situation slash maybe it's still a bit of a heating issue, but they're in the water tub. The temperatures in the water tub today looked really good. They didn't really get too much above 80. I checked them earlier this evening, they were at 80. I checked them this morning, they were at, I think it was 77. So I don't think it's heat. I would have to check the pH. I can't guess without knowing. I would have to check and see if there's maybe it's too acidic in here. That's possible. All right, let's get this feeding in and let's get out of here. I want to leave these guys alone. And I'm hoping that by adding some crushed up eggshell and some compost, that perhaps that'll help settle them down a little bit. And I think it also just has to do with the fact that maybe it's a low oxygen issue because they're used to having the lid off. Because once I took the lids off, after I'd received them, they all settled down. So that could be both heat and oxygen, though bins did still get pretty hot. I mean, they were right about, I don't think they ever got over 86, and they were typically, again, as low as 77 and usually around 80 to 82 degrees, but there were some times when it got a little hot before I added the 2 new water tubs. It could be heat and low oxygen, but I'm gonna test the pH anyway, and I'll report back more on this on week 7. Yeah, I'm definitely not ready to let these things go for a month straight without checking on them. They're not stable yet. They're still, I mean, this is the new batch of worms. They're still getting settled, and it's obvious that there's something I need to address here. So until I've got that fixed, I'm not even gonna think about challenging them for a stretch of time like that. All right, enough of my yakking. Let's get to the food. Let's add the veg first. Let's get our leaf. You know, that's another thing. I wonder if maybe these leaves might have something to do with it. I wouldn't think that would be the case, though. I mean, it could be. I've been using them from the same spot this whole time, though, so I don't know, maybe. Anything's possible at this point. I'm not going to discount anything as being that can't be it. I'm going to try to look into all of it and let you guys know. All right. I know you're probably thinking, dude, are you sure you want to challenge your bin right now with rice? Yes, I do. Because I know the rice has nothing to do with what's going on right now. And honestly, it's supposed to start getting cold in the next few days. And by cold, I mean it's starting to get down into the 50s at night now, which I didn't think it would start doing until we got closer to Christmas, but it's starting early. So yeah, I'm okay with using a little rice right now. I don't think it's going to overheat the bin for the amount that I'm adding. In fact, I know it won't. It'll make things a little hot in certain spots, but that'll last maybe about a day or two tops. And I don't think it'll be to a point that it could possibly overheat the bin. But we'll see. I mean, with the way that they were evacing out right now, I mean, I know it wasn't a heating issue. It has to be a low oxygen issue. It has to be. So I may need to, I don't know. I'm gonna try a couple things to troubleshoot this and see what I can come up with, and you know, go from there. All right. That much white rice at a time is not an issue. You can add that safely without a problem. I guess this is actually gonna, you know what though? I'm not upset about this. I'm not afraid or concerned. This is gonna be a good test. And I'm not talking about the rice, but I'm talking about really this, the grid. Because I do wonder, something has caused this to happen with them. I don't know what it is. Whether it's low oxygen, a pH issue. We'll get it figured out. All right, now let's just get it covered up. Get the rest of the naughty children in here. I am really liking the look of these castings. I am going to leave these guys alone for a while. I think they just need to settle down. You can see them, and they're right here. Guys, sorry for the long videos, and I know these may not have been that enjoyable to watch this week. But these are some of the challenges that you're going to be faced with when you keep worms. And so, better for you to learn from my mistakes than have to go through it yourself. I'm definitely going to figure out what's causing this, though. I have to. So I'm going to test the pH, and I'm going to do that off camera either later tonight or tomorrow. And we'll get it figured out. But let me get the rest of the naughty children in here, and we'll wrap it up. All right, guys. So that was about an additional baker's dozen of worms that were in the tub. So I'm gonna have to really keep a close eye on things here with this bin because obviously I think it's an oxygen issue. I really do, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Week 7 is now complete. All 3 bins have been fed and checked in on. And I can tell you right now that I'm going to be very busy this week trying to troubleshoot this issue. So I want to thank you for joining me. Please like and share the video. It's important that people see both successes and failures. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And hit the bell notification icon if you would so that you can be alerted the next time I upload new content. Until next time, wherever you are in this world today or tonight, you take care. Bye for now.